Hello my fellow students, it's Miss Putri here. I hope that everyone is in a good condition and that you're ready for today's lesson. But before that, I would like to show you a few pictures before introducing the topic. You can probably guess what's the topic of today's lesson based on these pictures. So this is where I'm from. It's a place called Kota Semarahan, which is located in Sarawak. Although it is not a city like Kuching, but it has a lot of facilities and attractions for the residents and tourists. These are some of the attractions that are available in my area. For example, there is a mall, a virtual park, an indoor stadium, and public pool. Apart from that, we also have educational institutions such as UNIMAS, UITM, and IPG Campus Tun Abdul Razak. Based on the pictures that I've shown you, I'm pretty sure you have quite a rough idea about the main topic of our lesson today. So, where are you from? Are you from the countryside just like me? Or are you from the city? Or you're probably born in the countryside but you live in the city. Are there any attractions? What about the facilities? Are they far or just a 5-minute walk? So that is what we're going to do for today's lesson. We're going to talk about my hometown. Well, not mine, but yours. I've already talked about mine a few minutes ago. So this time it's your turn. You're going to discuss it with your friends and also write about it. Now, I have already chosen a video for you to watch, but please bear in mind that although you need to watch the video, you also need to focus on the way that the character describes his hometown. You need to focus on the choice of words that he uses. So, I hope you can identify these words.
My hometown.
Hi, my name is Alex and I live in a small village situated in the western part of Austria, in a large valley at the foot of the mountains. People here are very friendly, and we all know each other. It's a very quiet place, the air is clean and fresh, and the landscapes are breathtaking. What I like most about my village is that you can enjoy several sports activities here, such as hiking and mountain biking. I go hiking very often with my friends. You can also try rock climbing here. I don't like this sport though. I think it's too dangerous. In winter, many tourists come here for skiing and snowboarding. Skiing is one of my favorite sports too. There is a small ski resort above the village. The tourists come and visit our village too. There are 2 shops in my village, a bakery and a grocery store. There's also a school and a post office. There is a small clinic not far away from my house. There is also a bus stop. And a railway station. It's a beautiful village, and I loved growing up in the countryside, but sometimes it's a little boring. I would like to be able to move to a big city one day, because there are opportunities that you can't find here.
So, how was the video? Did you manage to identify the words used to help describe the character's hometown? If you did, congratulations! Did you notice that most of the words used to describe the hometown was from adjectives and nouns? For example, small village, clean and fresh air, a small clinic not far away from home. So these words can help you to give a better description or explanation about your hometown. So, if you refer to the video just now, there are a lot of words that you can use. So in the next activity, I hope that you can use and apply these words to write about your hometown. Now let's move on to the next activity, which will be conducted by Sir Randall.
Good day, students. My name is Teacher Randall, and today I'm going to be continuing the lesson that has been left off by Miss PUTRI SOFIA earlier on. So I hope you have been paying great attention to the lesson that has been presented earlier. And for the next part of the lesson, we are going to be doing our first activity of today, which is guided writing. So we will be doing an essay, and don't worry, I'll be guiding you step by step on completing the essay. So the title of the essay for today is My Hometown. So it's the similar topic for what has been presented earlier. And to complete this activity for today, I want you to take out the worksheet that I have given you earlier on in the lesson for today. So this is worksheet 1, and of course the title is My Hometown. Don't forget to write your name and class, and I want you to skim through the instruction and what does it say. So the instruction says, complete the short essay by filling in the blanks with the correct adjectives and or descriptive words. So what is going to be helping you in completing today's lesson is the use of adjectives, noun, and also verbs. These are words that are going to be completing your essay for today. So without further ado, let's start. When you are describing your hometown, of course, people have to know what is the town called, what is your hometown called. So for the first sentence, it is, I come from a town called, whether it is Kuching, Kota Kinabalu, Miri, Cebu, Ranau, wherever your hometown is, just write down the name of your hometown. And of course, where is your hometown located at? So for instance, if you're living in a city hometown like Kuching or Kota Kinabalu, it is located in a downtown area where it's busy and full of people. So you would say that it is located in downtown or uptown or wherever it is located in. So if you want to say a more general place about your hometown, you can say it is located in Sarawak. So moving on to the next sentence, which is, first of all, it is very, how would you describe your hometown in general? It is very busy, it is very big, it is very small. So you can use these adjectives to describe your hometown. And moving on, my hometown has a, how would you describe the population of your hometown? Has a huge population, has a mediocre population, or has a small population where there's just small amount of people there. There's just little amount of people there. And the people here are, how would you describe the people there? Are they friendly? Are they beautiful? Are they not friendly at all? So how would you describe this? You can use attributive adjectives, or are they even very loud? So the people here are very loud, where you can hear everyone talking every day. So moving on to the next sentence, it also has a small, medium, large city center or downtown area, and you can find many. What is your hometown most famous for? Whether there are many restaurants there are many theme parks, there are many buildings. So you can use different nouns to describe what is famous in your hometown. Other than that, you can continue on with the sentence, which is, furthermore, my hometown is known for its, what is famous in your hometown? Famous for its scenery, famous for its historical landmarks. For instance, if you're in Malacca, you have beautiful historical landmarks that are also tourist attractions. And you can say that in this essay that I've given you, which is why there are many tourists there. So when you are describing Malacca, as an instance, my hometown is known for its historical sites, which is why there are many tourists there. So moving on. In addition, it is warm. whether it is warm, cold. So if, for instance, you are living in the highland area, for instance, if your hometown is in Barrio or Cameron Highlands, for instance, you can say that the weather there is colder or the weather there is warmer. So you can enjoy activities like, for instance, hiking, or where you, if you're living in your hometown is in a village, you can say that you can enjoy swimming in the river or fishing and many other activities you can use to explain that. And of course, the last sentence, I love my hometown because. Why? Why do you love your hometown? Because it is lively, it is joyful, whether it is beautiful. You can use many types of adjectives here, preferably attributive adjectives. And lastly, when I'm away from my town, I feel. What kind of emotions do you feel when you leave your town? So when I am away from my hometown, you can either feel nostalgic, you can feel sad, you can even feel happy, because if your hometown is a small area, you want to move to the big city to feel more lively. So you can either say, I feel sad, nostalgic, or happy. It is up to you. So I will give you 5 minutes to complete this worksheet, and I'm going to be calling 3 people to present their work for today, because I want to know the different types of hometown you are living in. So without further ado, I would like you to start off with the worksheet. Okay, students, so I see that some of you are already completing the worksheet that I've given you, and I also see that some of you are starting to discuss what is special about your hometown. So while you are doing that, I'm going to be giving you more examples of words that you can use to complete the given essay. So first and foremost, we have the word ancient. So ancient is a place that has long history, and a word that is similar meaning to it is historic. So for instance, as I've said earlier, when you are living in Malacca, you have many historical sites, and that's why it has many tourists. You can use that to describe your hometown. And other than that, you can also use words such as boring or bustling. So when it is boring, there is not much happening in your hometown. It is really uninteresting, or it is very dull. So however, when it is bustling, it is a place that is really crowded, it's a busy place, and it is also very lively and also fast-paced. This is typically to describe a hometown that is located in the downtown areas, such as big cities such as Kuala Lumpur, Kuching, and even Kota Kinabalu. And also use the words such as fascinating, huge, and lively, as I mentioned earlier. And of course, you can also use words such as picturesque, where if you live in a hometown that has a beautiful scenic view where you can take pictures everywhere you go, and describe your hometown as a place that is very touristy. Sentence, it can say, Kunasang can be a bit touristy and crowded during the holidays. So I would like you to continue with the work, and I will see you at the end of the lesson. So congratulations and a job well done to the 3 students that have presented their worksheet for the class for today. So with that, our lesson for today has come to the end of the lesson, and I would like to re-emphasize on why we study about today's topic. So today's topic is basically about our hometown. It is important to know what is special about our hometown. It's also really good to reflect on where we come from, where we originally come from, and never to forget how we get here, where we are today. So with that being said, I'm going to be giving you a short homework, just a little homework, where you are going to be writing your own short essay for today. So for the students that have been presented earlier, you can continue to expand your essay in your own words, and there are a few rules to this essay where you have to include the following informations in your short essay. Name and location of your hometown, obviously, where you are from, where it is located at, and you have to include 3 interesting and good points about your hometown. And examples of this is, what is the famous attraction in your hometown, where it is built, and why it is built, and the famous foods in your hometown. What is your hometown is famous for, and other information that are useful to describe your hometown. You can use Google to find out about your hometown, or if there's any book that you can read up on, and With that being said, that marks the end of the lesson today. Thank you for your cooperation, and I hope you have an amazing weekend, and I hope you complete this homework. With that, let's say thank you, class.